Welcome back to Band Camp Boyfriend. We're doing a section leader meeting because the band sucks and Mr. Wiley's not happy. Garth, Sabrina, and I walk to the base of the drum major podium where the other leaders are gathering around Mr. Wiley. She's a leader? Leader of what? Peter, Clark, and Samuel are all here. Barry, the baritone, is here too, and Olive is representing the mellophones. I can practically taste the tension crackling between Peter and Clark. Samuel is the epitome of chill, as always. He gazes out towards the lake.
Bring it in.
Is everyone here? I look around. Marion and Aaron arrive just in time for the start of the meeting. Yes, sir. Good. I wanted to talk to all of you because there is a serious lack of motivation in this band today. Every one of you was selected to be a section leader for a reason. You all need to step up and set an example everyone can follow. His gaze bores into Peter, who offers up a shrug of indifference. Boudoir. Clark stands with his chest puffed out while Samuel nods vaguely. When Mr. Wiley looks at me, I try to look serious and determined. As I'm sure you've noticed, we are severely lacking an instructor department. In fact, no instructor showed up to band camp. Due to this unforeseen circumstances, I can't stress enough how important a strong student leadership is to the future of this ensemble. I want the band to have the same work ethic as they did yesterday. No, better than yesterday, because we should always be improving. Going backwards isn't an option. Capiche? Caposh!
All right.
Thank you for your enthusiastic response, Marco! Now, I want everyone in this group to name one way we can model outstanding rehearsal etiquette for our peers. Be quiet and pay attention to who's in charge. Correct!
Sir.
But Mr. Wiley, sometimes setting a good example isn't enough. We have to step up and take charge. Scare the freshman into submission. Well, no, I wouldn't say... You're particularly right, Clark. You're partially right, Clark, but I'm not so sure about the part where we scared the freshmen into submission. I didn't say that! Peter, what about you?
Try not to suck.
Try not to suck. Not the answer I was looking for, either. Some people can't help that they suck, so it's up to us to find a way to make them better. How should we go about doing that, Aaron? The meeting drags on. I keep an eye on Peter. When he's blatantly not paying attention, he's either rolling his eyes or smirking. He's not taking this seriously at all, and is being totally disrespectful to Mr. Wiley and everyone else around. I can feel anger bubbling up inside me until I can no longer pay attention to what Mr. Wiley is saying. I have to talk to Peter after this. And remember, sir, should anything happen to Marco, I'm here if you need me. Wait, what was that? Is Clark planning to hire a hitman? Yeah, whatever. Okay, folks, that's all that need to be said. Good talk! I'll call everyone else in the field to practice. The section leader starts to disperse. I'm so angry, I'm just about trembling. Before I can think twice about what I'm doing, I grab Peter's arm. He whirls in surprise. What's this? You trying to feel up my bicep or something? Suddenly I feel nervous as his eyes meet mine. I have half a mind to double back from what I'm about to do. Your workout routine. Why can't you take marching band more seriously? Enough! I'm sick and tired of watching you breeze through marching band like you don't care about it at all. There are lots of people who are taking this activity seriously. You can't just blow us off. I take band seriously. I always give 110% on the field. I'm not talking about your trumpet playing or marching. It's your attitude. You're a section leader. You don't try to help others. You walk around here like you don't care at all. Why, Peter? Why? Why waste the energy? It's my last year and I'll be out of here soon. This band sucks and it's not going to get any better. In one season, we've already lost. With that attitude we have. It's the beginning of the season, and you've already given up. If everybody was like you, we wouldn't stand a chance. If everyone was like me, we wouldn't blow away all of our competition. No, we wouldn't. On that note, I walk away from him. I know someone else hovering nearby. Samuel, did you hear all that?
Nice one.
Yeah, nice one, Marco. Nice one.
It's exactly what he needed to hear.
Yeah, and I was happy to hear it, too. Samuel smiles and walks away, leaving me feeling good about my actions. He's starting to like her. Our girl's gonna get with Samuel. He's starting to like her. It's time for the evening practice. We start with music warm-ups, this time and rehearse the show music from today's drill sets with the percussion. Wait, something doesn't sound right. What's missing? Oh, Doug missed his part.
Dog!
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
Oh. Where's the bass? He points to the drum. I didn't mean where's the bass.
My bad.
My bad. And while you're at it, get your feet in time.
I think you're asking a little too much.
I'm on the podium for much of the night as we put music with the Mars drill we learned today and run each individual set over and over. I'm getting a little tired of hearing the same measures on repeat. I hope we start with the second movement of the show before next week. Nearby, the guard is preparing to rehearse the sets with the band for the first time. I can hear Garth addressing his section. Let me remind you, ladies, tonight we will be bringing out the drop jar. Every time you drop your flag or rifle on the field, you have to drop $1 in the jar. And then, at the end of the season, we'll use the money to buy a big freaking bag of candy. How would that be motivating them not to drop their equipment? By we, I meant Garth and I. Garth and I will pick a big freaking bag of candy, and you girls get to watch us eat it.
Actually,
I was planning to donate the money to the band boosters. Let's save the candy for Spirit Week, shall we? This is why I love Garth. Take notes, section leaders. You should all be coming up with creative motivational strategies for your own sections.
Everyone, get set.
Now let's run straight through everything we learned today to see how much we remember marching on only. Get set. We start the run through. It's a little messy. Or maybe it's worse than I thought. I told you to run straight through everything. Why did you stop? Because that's all we learned, Mr. Wiley. Oh my god, that's the whole thing? Yeah. Yesterday you seemed really impressed with how far we'd come. That was yesterday. This is today. Reset to the top of the first impact. Maybe I shouldn't have made this drill so complicated. Thankfully, it's almost time for the final run-through of the night. Sun's down. What is it? Look at Clark. Oh my god. Oh my god. Clark. Buddy, you're still not gonna get it, dude. I looked to where Tom is pointing just in time to see Clark rip his shirt over his head with some difficulty. He smoothed his hair back into place, ignoring the whistles from Tom and Peter. Clark, I'm proud of you, bro.
Oh, wait.
He's shiny.
Oh.
Woo! Mr. Specs and Pecs.
Damn.
Looking good, Clark. I could sue you all for sexual harassment. Why did Clark join in this silly tradition all of a sudden? Yeah, I know. You know why. He glares in my direction, then quickly looks away. Don't tell me this about section of the day. Alright, folks. Remember the changes we made to rehearsal B during music blocks today, and... God, Clark, put your clothes back on. Nobody wants to see that. Speak for yourself, Mr. Wiley. The run is just okay. I guess it was just one of those days where we couldn't get it together. I want you all to have a good night's sleep tonight. Come back tomorrow with a better attitude and work ethic. You are dismissed. Wait, Mr. Wiley, the section of the day? Oh, right. Go ahead, Marco. Clark, you're still not going to get it, buddy. The color guard. The section of the day is the color guard for all of their hard work and extra time they spend perfecting their routines. Hey, we did it. Good job, Garth. Why me? I've merely been running rehearsals. You ladies ought to give yourselves a pat on the back. The guard cheers while the rest of the band claps respectfully. I can see Garth grinning and giving me thumbs ups. Even Clark can find no fault with my choice. Woohoo! When are you heavy meadow? Didn't you say that yesterday? Maybe, but I mean it. I mean it this time. What a day! Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I think it's the heat. It turns everybody into slugs. Anyway, the low brass are having a great get-together, so I'm off to find them. For what?
Baritone Awareness Day.
It's Baritone Awareness Day. Oh, I wasn't aware.
See you later.
See you later. Later, Susie. Time for a game night at Tom's, but I still need to pick someone up to take to the 4th controller. Who should I invite? Our boy Samuel. I'll invite Samuel. He's a mutual friend of Peter and Tom. He's the perfect person to ask. Why isn't he invited already, then?
What a surprise.
Ah, Marco. What a surprise. Hey, sorry, did I wake you?
Nah.
I tend to stay up pretty late into the night. Good, I was wondering if you'd like to come over to Tom and Peter's room for some video games? Really? Of course, really. Okay, I'll come. Yes, score! Great, let's go. We're here. You made it. Come on into our man cave. Switch his voice. Tom, don't be weird. We're going to scare her off.
Hey.
Hello. Peter, Tom. You invited Samuel. What? Is that bad? No, it's just... I invited him earlier and he turned me down. But he wanted to come now that it was me who asked him. Huh? Well, he's here now. What game should we play? Tom leads over to the game console, where a couch has been set up. I sit down next to Samuel. All of these are pretty fun. You pick, Samuel. How about a racing game?
Great.
Excellent choice. Hope you all came ready to lose. It's so sad to hear such confidence from us with nothing to back it up. We turn on the game and pick our characters and vehicles. Wah! Wah! Yeah, wah! But which one is it? Is it Wario or Waluigi? A wah or a wah? Really? No, really? You picking him? That's an odd choice for a girl. You're an odd choice for a girl. We select a Grand Prix, 4 races to prove I am a worthy champion. Let's do this. The races are complete chaos. Item assist us as we battle it for the first place. Yeah, it's Mario Kart. We know how that works. Peter, Tom, and I are really into it, but Samuel just cruises along, unworried that he's in 5th place. Hey, Samuel. Why are you so bad at this? Are you having fun yet? Don't you think you should take your sunglasses off? Are you having fun yet? Am I? Coming on a little strong there, aren't you, Marco? Yeah, I am. Even if not winning, I'm really enjoying the music. Yeah, that's always good for Mario Kart. Me too! I have the part in the race where you burst out of the water and the saxophone is wailing. Same here. Oh yeah? Maybe you could learn it on your instrument sometime. Yeah, maybe. It's time for the final race. If I can get first, and if Peter and Tom lose tragically, maybe I have a chance at winning the Grand Prix. Here we go! For almost the entire race, I'm in a solid 3rd. Peter and Tom battle it out ahead of me. Samuel is a few spots behind, taking his good old time. We're on the final lap and things aren't looking good. I just can't get any good items to catch up. But just when it seems all hope is lost... Oh hey! Sam! Don't even think about throwing that... Too late. Oh, the blue shell? Samuel... Yeah, okay, this is narrator, not Samuel speaking. Samuel unleashes his game-changing move. Both Peter and Tom are caught in the resulting explosion. No! Fabi, I swear to God. I zoom past both of them. So do a number of CPUs. Even Samuel zips by before they can gather themselves. The finish line is in reach. A scream of determination rips through my lungs. I did it! It was me! No way. I hold my breath as the final score is calculated. I did it! I won! You've got to be kidding me! Yeah, rub it in their faces. I leap onto the couch, jumping up and down and throwing my hands in the air. I am #1, baby!
Bad.
Congratulations, I admit defeat. What does it take to be #1? 2 is not a winner and 3 does not get dinner. Oh! Okay, you're done. Sorry. Well, that was fun. Yeah, but it's getting late and we have another early day tomorrow. We'd better go. Thanks for the invite.
See you later.
No problem. Thanks for
Later.
coming. Let's have a Lima sometime in the future. Sure, see you. I'll walk you back to your room. We walk back together. Thanks for coming tonight, Samuel. It wouldn't have been the same without you. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have won. I mean, besides that, I'm glad you were there.
See ya.
I'm glad I came. Good night, Marco. Good night. Aw. Feeling oddly light, I open the door to my room. Looks like Susie's already asleep. Better be careful not to wake her. What a fun and eventful day it's been. If I were in a video game, I sure would save my progress right about now. Happy? Time for bed! I fumble in my PJs, then collapse. Chapter 3. God, nope. Okay, I was trying to prepare for it, but it didn't work. Okay, Mom, you get 2 more questions and then I have to go. Fine. So have you made any new friends? Well, I guess so. Now that I'm drum major, I have to interact with a lot more people, so it's kind of impossible not to make more friends. That's great. Okay, one more. What would you like for dinner when you come home this weekend? Beef stew? It's the middle of summer. I know, but I've been eating crappy cafeteria food all week. I need homemade beef stew to re-energize me. Fine, fine. Beef stew it is. My mom does that too. She'll be like, You're making a hot meal in the middle of summer? I'm like, yeah, I am. Just because it's hot outside, like, our house stays the same temperature no matter what. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Sorry, anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later. Love you, sweetie. Love you too. I grab a granola bar and run out of the door. We start the day with stretches, just as we do every morning. In a way, I kind of miss the sore calves that would come with this time of year, but at the same time, I'm glad I get to be lazy drum major. As we're finishing up, I notice Mr. Wiley nearby. He's pacing back and forth, glancing over the crowd of students. Is someone missing? I scan the band. Yeah, there's definitely someone missing. Come to think of it, isn't there supposed to be someone helping with warm-ups? Buttheads! But what? That scared me. I'm still half asleep. Buttheads are what we call people who don't show up to practice on time. People who are most likely curled up in bed, snoring the day away while we suffer in the sun without them. Buttheads. 2 of them. Go get them, will you, Marco? Yes, sir, but who are the buttheads? Peter and Tom. Those slackers. I expected better of upperclassmen. Oh dear. I hope our get-together from last night wasn't the cause. Be right back. I run to the lodge and straight to the boys' room. I knock loudly, praying they'll answer in normal clothes. Good morning. I think he's still half asleep. I clap my hands in front of his face. Alright, time to wake up. Rise and shine, up and at 'em. You're late for practice. What? Gah, put some clothes on, Peter. Before he can think of a flirtatious response, I slam the door. I wait on the patio, tapping my foot impatiently while the two boys inside yell at one another. Tom, this is all your fault. I told you to plug the alarm back in when we were done playing games. I did, I swear. It's not my fault. After a minute of banging around, the door flies open and there stands Tom and Peter, each fully clothed.
Sorry.
Sorry for making you wait, Marco. I'm not the one who's upset. Mr. Wiley? Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever. Our alarm didn't go off. You can't blame us for something we had no control over. If you say so, let's get going. I rush the two of them to practice. Mr. Wiley finds us before we even get on the field, as though he can smell the boys' fear. Where were you? Don't you care about this organization, or is sleep more important to you? No, sir. Marching band is the only thing that matters. There was a mistake with the alarm clock. It wasn't our fault. Excuses. I don't care why it happened or whose fault it was. Just don't let it happen again. Yes, sir. I bow my head in shame. I remember that I'm not at fault here. I don't have to stand here while they continue to get yelled at. I move away quickly to find something else to do. God. Get out of the pit! You're not in the pit anymore, so you are no longer entitled to the pit's food. Hands off.
My bad.
Sorry, Mom. And you're not allowed to call me that anymore either. I'm the pit's mother, not yours. Looks like Marianne's on a warpath. She kind of sucks. Like, I complimented her on her look, on, like, her style, but she sucks. She coolly slaps a half-eaten glazed donut out of Doug's hand and lands on the ground. I knew people like this, by the way. There were plenty of people like this. They're just like, you're not in the city anymore. Like, I played clarinet, and then I switched to playing bass clarinet. There's definitely people who acted like this towards me a little bit. They were like, you're not a clarinet player anymore. And it's like, wow, we were friggin'... It's just different now?
What do you want?
What are you looking at? Just wanting Doug to watch out for Mr. Wiley. Your face. She looked across the donut while staring in Doug's eyes. Your face? That sounds like an insult. Is that what it is? Okay, I'm intimidated. I try to keep a cool expression.
Let's go.
Everyone... I love to imagine he's using the bullhorn right into her ear like this. Everyone in block formation now! Marianne, what is the pit doing all the way out here? You need to set up further away so our metronomes don't conflict with each other. Remember? Go back beyond the porta potties. Thought you wouldn't notice. What?
Jerk.
Nothing. I don't like her. She sucks. The marching basic sessions fly by with no interruptions. Everyone knows Mr. Wiley's angry, and no one wants to be the next victim of his fury. He's determined to finish learning the last few drill sets for Mars, so there will be plenty of time for cleaning. After a quick water break, we get straight to it. There's a great deal of chatter coming from the back of the field, where the drummers and trumpets share a line. Who have we just stumbled across here? Enjoy your extra hour of sleep, Peter?
Yeah, I think seeing Wiley chew you out made my day.
Like I care.
Like I could. I could skip the entirety of band camp and still be better than you.
It's true, he could. I don't know who that is.
Yeah? Yeah? Well, you can play the drums like I can. I can make a monkey hit a coconut with some sticks.
He just called you a monkey.
Shut up, Doug. Yeah, shut up, Doug.
Yep.
Drums are harder to play than trumpets. You're just jealous because Peter's the soloist. Drummers don't get solos because no one wants to hear them.
What the heck? Who are you? I don't know who's talking anymore. This just got lost on me.
That's old news, buddy.
Okay, break it up, people. We need to be paying attention to Mr. Wiley. But Mr. Wiley's busy helping the woodwinds with something. And so they ignore me, continuing to snipe at each other. Sheesh! It's like I'm not even there. Trumpets are so full of it.
And drummers have absolutely nothing going on upstairs.
Huh?
Upstairs where? In the dorm?
Thank you for the visual aid, Doug.
Peter looks past the drum and drummer to Aaron, who has been doing nothing to rein this section in the whole time.
Hey, Aaron.
Don't bother him. You wanna talk to him, you go through us.
Well, okay. Then tell our precious leader to stop siphoning his section on mine. If he has a problem with me, he can confront me about it like a man.
He raises his voice and Aaron finally looks his way. The air crackles with tension for a moment as their eyes burn into each other's. For once in their lives, drum and drummer shut up and just stare. Is there going to be a fight? We're moving on, next set! I have a sigh of relief. Thank goodness. The drummers and trumpets go to their separate ways, but we hit another roadblock during the next set when Mr. Wiley has to help the woodwinds out again. Peter and Aaron continue to size each other up from a distance like big cats.
Drummers are always walking around like they're better than everyone else, and they don't need the rest of us. Talk about delusional.
Could you two maybe not kill each other? You're both important to this band.
Hey, I don't know what that guy's problem is. I've barely spoken to him.
Maybe you did something to offend him without realizing and you thought nothing of it?
All I could think of is his drum corps beating out at the finals, but it wasn't even that close. The Red Angels were first. His corps, the Yellow Jackets, played fourth behind Tennessee Tiara and Space Cadets. They have nowhere near the number of world championships the Red Angels have.
Hey, everyone on the field needs to be quiet. We're trying to get something accomplished here. Whoops.
Later.
Guess you better go help Wiley with the woodwinds. Try and get some work done, slacker.
Same to you, slacker. Lunchtime! I'm a little late going to the cafeteria. Looks like everyone's already seated and chewing down. Who should I eat with today? Samuel. Samuel stood by himself outside. Maybe he could use a little bit of company. Hi, Samuel. Mind if I join you?
Hey.
Not at all. I sit down across from him in his tray of soggy spaghetti. What's up? Nothing. Just thinking. What's up with you? I was just wondering what is wrong with the band today. Is it me or do tensions seem to be at an all-time high? I know what you mean. Luckily, the saxophone section is pretty chill. That's true. Meanwhile, the clarinets and mellophones are super uptight, and it seems like the trumpets and the drumline are ready to go for each other's throats. Place your bets. $5 that the drummers take them down. Really? But the trumpets have Peter, and he's pretty conniving.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The drummers would barrel right over them with their huge bass drums. Have you seen Doug? He's a menace. So long as the instruments don't get damaged, or Mr. Wiley would hang their heads above the fireplace, then we wouldn't have any trumpets or drums, and they are kind of important. Just sort of. He smiles, but he looks tired somehow. Correct joke, change the subject. Crack a joke. Then again, who needs trumpets and bass drums, right? They're kind of the most obnoxious people in the band. We should destroy their instruments and frame them for it. Now, I'm joking,
I
of
thought
course.
jokes were supposed to be funny.
Dang, Samuel. Just get colder around here. We eat the rest of our lunch in awkward silence that I'm not brave enough to break. I don't like that. Go back, go back, go back. I'm scumming. I'm save scumming. Change the subject. You know, I would love to hear you play saxophone sometime.
Really?
Really? Yeah, it seems like there aren't enough saxophone features in this show. So, yeah. I don't know. He looks down, focusing on the plate of food in front of him. Cast my eyes down at my spaghetti. Was that an awkward thing to ask? Still, I meant it. I want to get to know Samuel more, but I feel like I'm standing before a 20-foot brick wall. Scaling Camp Bear Paw's electric fence would be easier. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Today we're tackling the music of the ballad Venus. Everyone has split off into sectionals to work on memorization. I never memorized anything. Mr. Wiley didn't really give me an assignment, so I guess I'll just walk around and see how everyone is doing. I'll just go visit the saxophones. Of course. I find the saxophones holding their sectionals outside in the shade of a tree. Nice choice of location, Samuel. Okay, everyone. From the beginning, I'll play with you.
Can I conduct?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'll conduct with my butt.
From the beginning, 1, 2, 3, go. Samuel's a good leader. Confidence comes naturally to him. I'm jealous. Mr. Wiley rehearses the band the last 15 minutes while I follow along in my music and shadow him. Then it's time for dinner break. Section leader meeting / pizza party in the band room, right here, right now. Did you all forget? What? There's a meeting right now? Come to think of it, I guess this one was on the itinerary Mr. Wiley handed out on the bus in the beginning of the week. I completely forgot about it until now. Put your instruments away and we'll get this thing rolling in 5.
Alright.
Oh, there's everyone. Help yourselves to some delicious pizza, kiddos. You earned it. The pizza's so greasy, I soak a napkin sopping it up. Ugh. Where did you order this pizza from? Amazing thing, pizza. It's just bread, tomato sauce, and cheese, yet people love it. Ask everyone their favorite food, and half the population says pizza. Well, duh. You explained exactly why people love it so much. It's bread, tomato, and cheese. Those are like the 3 basic foods that's in everything.
Seriously?
This is just dining hall pizza put into an old box from Mama Jolie's.
With oregano sprinkled on top.
Who sprinkles oregano on top of pizza? I hate seeing that.
Hey, no criticizing the food. Be thankful for what you have. Starving kids in China would love to have a slice of this pizza.
True. How do you propose we get it to them?
Forget the starving kids. Just shut your mouths and eat the pizza.
How can we shut our mouths and eat the pizza at the same time?
Time to get to work. Here's the drill for the ballad. There are some tricky spots I want to draw your attention to, so please turn the page 1 and try not to drip cheese on it. There aren't many sets in the ballad, so the learning process will be considerably shorter. However, cleaning and perfecting the drill will be no easy feat. The ballad is often the weakest point of the show. Bad marching technique is even more obvious at slower tempos, and it takes time for most bands to achieve a mature sound that will knock the judges' socks off in the music department. I never played music while I was on the field, so that doesn't worry me. I really want to wow them with this one. We can do this. We can do anything. We flip through the drill set by set. There's a long follow the leader line at one point with Peter at the end of it. Mr. Wiley points out the cross-throughs and tells us to remind our sections to take the most direct paths to each of their dots. That will make cleaning the drill go smoother, but it will still be a long while before the ballad is competition ready. Hit. What's he laughing about? What a fake cough. You're not fooling anyone. Maybe he just thought of something funny that happened yesterday. I do that sometimes. I want to know what's so funny. It better not be something I did. Whatever, I'll just ignore it and focus on the drill. I bet it was totally something I did. Did I embarrass myself horribly today and not realizing it? What could I have done? Is there a problem, Peter?
No, sir. A piece of oregano went down my windpipe.
Okay, try not to choke and die. Peter covers his mouth, stifling his snickers. Eventually, I am able to shove Peter's laugh attack from my mind and focus on what Mr. Wiley is saying. I can't wait to start the ballad tomorrow. When the meeting is over, I go back to my room to relax. It's time to... Let's check social media, why not? That's the best way to kill time. It's a horrible way to kill time. We'll check social media in the next episode. Yeah, that's right. Social media cliffhanger this time. Yeah. Bye.